Hello, chat. Hope you are all doing spectacular. And just as we said that, just Gender went live with a Ask Me Anything with Tony Newsom thing that we would have liked to watch. Oh well, too bad, we're streaming. Welcome to the final of the 3 Life is Strange original comic book series read through. We've been reading the 2018 to 2022 Life is Strange comic book, following Max and Chloe after the events of the Save Chloe timeline of Life is Strange. In preparation, initially this was in preparation for Double Exposure coming out, but things that we explained in a different stream, we ended up pushing these streams up for over a year, and now we're doing them in preparation for Reunion coming out in March, we believe. Where's the Life is Strange art book? Oh, it's there. Oh well. But yeah, without further ado, should we just get into it, perhaps? Let's go. Alright, so we have 2 volumes to read. Actually, no, we don't. Sorry. We just realized that we actually forgot to put in the free comic book day comic into this. We'll fix that when we get to it. We have 2 volumes and a free comic book day thing to read. So that's let's see, 7 issues of Life is Strange collected in the volumes Coming Home and Settling Dust. And then we have the free comic book day. God, this music is loud. Hold on. And then we have the free comic book day special that released shortly afterwards. And first and foremost, this cover art. This cover art is our favorite of all of the Life is Strange comic book covers, and there's so many pretty ones, but this one is just perfect, isn't it? Like, back when we thought that we were going to do all of these in one sitting, which would have apparently probably ended up being like a 7 to 8 hour stream if we had done that. This was the one that we used for the thumbnail because like it's just so gorgeous. Like Max and Chloe both like swept up with the blue butterflies, Arcadia Bay in the background, like yeah, it's perfect. Like this could easily be the cover for the original game if they wanted an illustrated cover, you know? It's really pretty. Yeah, no, it is gorgeous. Why did... That's odd. That's not how the chat is supposed to look. Hold on. Refresh. Why is it not updating? Hold on. There we go. Now we have the comic book messages. And hello, welcome, Miss Sun. Welcome. Shall we get started? So yeah, we talked about the cover. It's gorgeous. It's by Ikumi Nakamura, or Nakamura Ikumi. It's probably the actual way you say it. What else do we have? We have one. This cover is by suggested from mature readers. No, it's always by Claudia Leonardi, who makes the main comic. Also really nice. Really like Max's outfit here, actually. Hello, Risa. Oh, this is different. It's a very different look. Okay, now we need to do this. Look, it's the art book. The art book with the stickers in the lower right corner. That's pretty fun. It's not one-to-one. Or is it? No. It's a little bit different. But most of it is the same. That's fun. Oh yeah, and this is by Gretel Lusky. Oh, we get a Chloe variant too. That's fun. Oh, yet another one. Holy shit, there's a lot of colors for this one, huh? This one is by Veronica Fish. Also very pretty. Fun seeing Victoria Chase in the background there too. Are those tarot cards? Oh yeah, the lovers. The only tarot cards we have are the Ultima tarot cards, which don't have the traditional ones. It's the virtues of Avatar, so we can't like be like, oh yeah, it's this one. But yeah. No t-shirt one. Okay, so we've officially run out of t-shirt covers. And you know what? We don't have t-shirt covers, and we don't have any in-game model ones. Someday I want to make a lesbian tarot card deck. You know, if we had all our like anime stuff here right now, like all our anime merch, we could have shown off the Puripara tarot book that we have. In that one, the lovers is a lesbian couple, even though it's from a kid's anime. That's kind of fun. All right, part 1 of Coming Home. Let's go. We're gonna get a recap, of course. Mysteriously gifted with the power to rewind time, photography student Max Caulfield never anticipated her strange temporal abilities could. God, this is actually really difficult to read. Could put her at the center of the dark secrets of Arcadia Bay. In a bid to save her oldest friend, Chloe Price, from being murdered and to find justice with the death of Rachel Lamba, Chloe's closest confidant, Max's power caused a hurricane which threatened to destroy Arcadia Bay. Max chose to sacrifice the town rather than lose Chloe once again. Afterwards, Max and Chloe moved to Seattle, but a year later, Max's abilities threatened to tear her apart. To stabilize her powers and her reality, Max jumped to another timeline where Rachel was still alive. Though 2 years have passed, Max never forgot where she came from, and now, with the help of Tristan, a boy with the power to face out reality, she's ready to push her powers to the limit if it means finally coming home. 2 years after Max was forced to leave her original timeline and her Chloe, Max thought she was ready to return home, but combining her powers with Tristan's wasn't enough to get her home. While Tristan was stranded in the original timeline, Max was firmly stuck in her new reality. This is really small. Might need to like. We'll just get through. It's because it's double page spread and it's not done as individual pages for the scans for reading. Still, life waits for no one. When Rachel landed a role in a touring production of Hamlet, she, Max, and Chloe headed out on a cross-country road trip towards the site of her first performance. Their route also aligned with that of their friend's band, the High Seas. In Max's original timeline, her, Chloe, and Tristan embarked on their own mirrored journey. Since her first failed jump home, Max and Chloe across the timelines began to notice strange phenomena. The veil between realities was thinning, and though Tristan struggled to regain his strength, Max grew more confident with each passing day. After another successful gig, the High Seas headed out onto their next leg of their tour, but Max, Chloe, and Rachel watched in horror as the stormy weather felled the tree trunk into the road, directly into the path of the High Seas. Into the path of the High Seas tour van, which overturned to avoid a collision. Without waiting to see how bad the damage was, Max rushed forward to use her powers and undo the crash. But as time began to rewind, Tristan appeared in the wreckage. He shouted for Max to stop, but it was too late. Worse, when Chloe caught up with Max, she was furious at Max's recklessness. Tristan was forced back into Max's original timeline, but lost control of his powers. He yelled for the High Seas to realize that their own crash was imminent, but his cries fell on deaf ears. Despite his helplessness, the van stopped just in time. Alright. Don't think there seems anything different here. It seems to be the same stuff here. Oh, Victoria is new. Victoria, Subaru Arcadia Bay, now Ophelia in her timeline's Hamlet cast. No longer Queen Bee, Victoria is taking the first step in making amends. Okay. Right. Let's go. When I was a child, I crossed the road. Barely. The angry mom... The angry mom? How do we even get mom from the... Oh, because mother is coming up. The angry whoosh of a car, a honk, my mother's shout. I think that was my first grasp of mortality. A big moment for a 10-year-old. But, in that moment, I also knew instinctively that somewhere I hadn't been so lucky. I could feel the shock, the coldness, the road beneath me. It's normal to imagine what could have been, Sybil. But be thankful that it was not your time today. It's only your imagination. I had nightmares for weeks. For most of my life I believed my mom. I was no different to anyone else, just imaginative. You're a dreamer, Sybil. Always a dreamer. Look, the teapot is fine. I could conjure up alternate possibilities so vividly that I could feel a physical reaction to them. I could visit them in dreams. But I assumed so could everybody else. Then you and Max came into my life, Chloe, and something changed. Suddenly it wasn't just my own possibilities I was imagining. I could see you and Max living different outcomes. Sometimes I almost believed them. But it's all stupid, right? Like I was writing friend fiction. Some AU story about people who had experienced the same things as me. A lucky escape. But after the memorial, you said Max was taking some time out. And I knew you were lying. Because I couldn't feel Max anymore. Not here. I was one possibility down. This sounds crazy to say out loud, but not that crazy. And then this guy turns up. From nowhere, literally. And the dreams got worse and more real. And I started to taste those other possibilities. And Max was everywhere. I tried to believe I was just missing my friend. But then I saw another girl. A girl I'd heard of, but I'd never met. Could never have met. But you two, you know her. Or knew her. So, you tell me. Why do I see Rachel Amber, and how is she alive? Okay, starting off strong here. That's interesting. So, Pixie is her chosen name, right? Seemed to have powers of her own. And so, into the depths of the earth, the undiscovered country from whose born no traveler returns. Hardly undiscovered. There's a map here. I'm pretty sure we'll make it back out. Excuse me for bringing a bit of drama to the event. We already have plenty of that, I think. I'm fairly sure Hamlet was referring to death with that quote, not a tourist destination. Though if he was alluding to public transportation, he has a point. Yeah, I'm in the damn play. Like, I don't know what a quote from it refers to. Okay, I think she's actually interrupting, but then he's interrupting back. Not a tourist destination. Yeah, although if he was alluding to public transportation, he has a point. Actually, I'm in the damn play. Like, I don't know what a quote from it refers to. Whoa, hit a nerve. Sorry, I don't want to wish this trip away, but I also can't wait for the play to just start. I guess it doesn't feel real right now, you know. Real is a construct. Right, Max? You know, I mean... Max? Oh, sorry. I was just... This place... Some of the lakes down there, they sort of... Sort of what? They sort of look like the portals I saw in the transect. Or maybe they're just part of an amazing natural wonder, because it's not all about me. I know that. I know that. Oh my fuck. This place is amazing. Awesome. Did you know there's a little bat cave down here? It's called the Bat Cave. We can't stop here. This is Bat Country. Did Batman say that? No. And points for the road trip appropriate quote, Max. You know what? Laugh at me not getting your reference. I think I'll take that over the weird sniping between you two. The scale is... It reminds me... It's like a reminder of how tiny and unimportant we really are. Speak for yourself. I think it's a reminder for all the vastness and age of the universe. We got to be here. We get this moment, this place. That makes us pretty fucking important. It makes us lucky, not important. There are other... so sorry, Max. You're right. I should consider the feelings of every other possible reality before I speak. Enough! Oh my god, I thought you guys talked it out back in El Paso. Max, I know you're feeling guilty about Tristan, about a billion things, but please try to hold off on the joy kill. And Chloe, I love you, but you've been a fucking child since the non-accident. You guys are best friends, soon you may be saying goodbye forever. We have hours down here, so work this out. Yeah, she has a point. Good old Chloe being an asshat and Max not knowing how to talk about things. So we saw some people talking about the ending of Life is Strange 1 the other day. As you know, we maintain that that's not a trolley problem, and that the quote-unquote evil pick is actually a morally neutral one, just like the other one is. And we explained all that in a separate video that is on the channel. It's called the Bay versus Bay rant, or the this is not a trolley problem rant. That's not important here. But someone brought up something we found very interesting. So like, there was a conversation about games that force an action on you and then judge you for it, which we maintained in this discussion games don't do. People mistake the judgment of characters for judgment on the player. So that, for example, if a game forces you to kill someone and then reveal that character was innocent and you shouldn't have killed them, that's not calling the player a murderer, it's calling the character a murderer, you know? Like, there's two different things. I guess it would technically be manslaughter if it wasn't planned, whatever. Someone brought up Life is Strange ending in regards to this. And it was interesting because we think they were wrong, but they brought up something very interesting regarding it. Namely, why do people think it's acceptable for the storm to happen? We shouldn't say everyone, but why do people in large seem to think it's an acceptable development that Max should take responsibility for to undo? That the storm happens because she messed with time and saved Chloe, and yet her saving Kate doesn't cost the same thing. Because the only way Max saves Kate is through time magic. Either by time freezing, which happens in episode 2, so that she can get to the roof in time to talk Kate down. Or 2, her using everything she's learned, going back in time to before Kate attempted suicide, and talking her down ahead of time. Both of those are still using time magic to save Kate. Why doesn't that cause the storm? Because back when the game first came out, and we talked about this in our video, back when the game first came out, our understanding was, well, if you choose to undo everything, Kate isn't saved. Kate dies too. But of course, as people were quick to point out at the time, Kate survives in that ending. So Kate is saved in the ending where Max isn't allowed to use time magic. And that's interesting because that feels like an oversight. Because the only way that works is if it was specifically Chloe that had to die for Arcadia Bay to not get destroyed, and not Max can't use her powers in certain ways. Like, what does that say about how the game values Chloe? That like is kind of fucked up, you know? It kind of turns her into like a non-person in like cosmic context. Probably not what the writers intended, but it's an interesting thing to think about. And of course, that further steeled our opinion that saving Chloe is the right choice, but like, whatever. Just wanted to share that because it was a discussion that we saw on Twitter that gave us a perspective that we hadn't considered before in a conversation that we've had many times, so that was interesting. I knew it! I knew something was going on. Like, I could feel the accident actually happened somewhere and then it didn't. That'll be our Supermax. She must have rebounded, saved the versions of us that she's with, just like you saved us. Yes, so she didn't mean to send me back. She was rewinding the accident that I just jumped into. Damn, my shitty timing. And then I got stuck between? I guess that's what I do when I disengage, but normally I'm in control. I could still see you. So like, I can see potential bumps on the road. Possibilities. Right, and I can like switch to a different road, but I can't see where I'm going. And Max, she can reverse any damage the bump caused or make a new road. Right, she's badass. We'd be a pretty fucked up sort of super team, huh? Max. And then there's Miss Price. Huh? What's that? Tristan, you've been trying, and mostly failing, to jump back to your reality, right? Yeah. I think I, like, need to be near a power source to... Like, I needed Max to get me here, so... Partly, maybe. And maybe it helped that I was here too, who knows? But what have you been using to navigate? I try to visualize Max, try and sort of hone in on her. But you jumped here. Max wasn't here. So what did you navigate to? Chloe, I appeared in front of you. Like a beacon, a lighthouse. It's just like Alan Wake. All this time I was trying to jump to Max, but of course. Fine, I'm fucking incredible. But does all of this mean that we have more chance to get Max home now? I don't think she's meant to jump like she did. Not without... I don't know. Oh. What was that? They were here. You were here, but... An argument. Okay, that's enough weirdness for now. I gotta fucking move. Tree's clear. We can move. Whoop. Thank goodness. I'm not used to anything but trying to ignore this, so actually leaning into it is intense, but I know where they'll be tomorrow. Let's see what is saying here. I'm gonna say it's the person at Pig Bay, Wallace Pig Bay. As much as I love my gaze, when Chloe dies and Max is her grave, it's such a beautiful ending, but Drum breaks my heart in the best kind of way. We've never seen the ending. We've never seen the Save Arcadia Bay ending, and we probably never will. We kind of don't want to see it, you know? We had like seen shots from it, obviously, through like people posting online and stuff. But much like Undertale, we have like decided to do as much as possible to avoid seeing the routes we didn't take. And maybe we'll never change that. Maybe we will at some point. We don't know. But as of now, we haven't. Similarly, we haven't seen the other endings in True Colors or Life is Strange 2, Before the Storm, etc., etc. Like, we don't know. Like, we struggle with. We want like our decisions to have been informed entirely on what. We want our decisions to have been informed without knowing what happens. That's like step one. And like if we ever revisit them, we want to be able to like zone back in on that mindset as much as possible. So like if we were to like naturally want to choose a different outcome at some point, then like cool, we'd see it then. But like we doubt we would ever actually want to see Arcadia Bay saved over Chloe. The only way we could maybe break that for us would be like if we're like writing something where we do need to know the details. But like so far, 11 years later, hasn't been needed. By the way, while we're on a little rambling moment, we talked about this in the Life is Strange reunion reveal stream, which that stream has been like removed from the public listing of on the channel for reasons pertaining to it. Basically, we said some things that ended up being misinformation. There was no good way to edit around it, so we just decided to take the whole thing down instead. But one thing we said there, we talked about how fans are being really, really mean towards the real people working on this series for no real reason other than they value like their parasocial relationship with fictional characters and a franchise more than like real people. There was a tweet going around of young Max, and someone said like, I'll be honest, I think that young Max doesn't look like Max Caulfield at all. Which, gotta be honest, we don't agree. We think she looks very much like Max, but they're like, valid opinion, you're allowed to think that. But multiple people were like, oh, it's because Deck 9 made it. They don't know how to make things. And here's the thing. The screenshot was from Farewell, the DLC for Before the Storm. But young Max's character model is from the original game. Don't nod. The original developers made that. But people have such like a hard-on for needing to attack Deck 9 as developers that now they're like just deciding that they worked on things if it means they can attack them. That made us so fucking angry. Like the fact that it wasn't just one person either. Like it's like one person making a mistake, whatever. But no, it was like one person and then another one replying like in agreement, another one replying with like something else and like in agreement with like in a different way. Someone like actually did try to correct them, was like, actually don't not made that, and then we got one, no, it's from Farewell, the DLC for Before the Storm, Deck 9 made that, and it's like, get over yourselves, Okay, continue. You're sure you don't want to come with? Thanks, no, someone I have to meet while I'm here. The Austin gig will be amazing, and you have a cast waiting for you. Maybe I'll see you in Louisiana? I hope so. Yeah, me too. This guy's a way better road than you anyways. If this works, tell her. Tell her, I know. Don't fuck it up, okay? You got this, Hermes. Hermes? The messenger. Like I'm some sort of oracle and you're Hermes. Welcome to Life in Pixie's AU friend fiction. Dwight is gonna explode if butts aren't on seats in like no minutes. Catch you soon, T. Hermes, huh? Let's see now. So... I'm sorry, I'm being a... No, you are. Rachel's right. Something's off, right? Yeah. I know my apology didn't make up for what it must have felt like for you to know I rewound moments that were yours. You were trying to help people. I made you feel like a shit for it. I've hijacked your life here. I made the last couple of months entirely about me. I don't blame you for being done with it all. No, that's not it. I'm not done with it, Max. I could never be done with you. Okay, so I was ready for you to leave. As in, I was prepared, ready to say goodbye. And then I didn't leave. Then you didn't fucking leave. But you still wanted to. You still have to, and I get that. Well, this trip is amazing. The thought that it's always there, like I'm second best to myself? How fucked is that? Here I am, the Chloe with everything. And I still feel jealous that some other me gets you? The fuck is wrong with me? Every time you mention your powers or her, me, the well opens up again and... So... If you never left, you think we would have been a thing? Do you? No, I don't think so. Thank God. Neither do I. It's hard to explain, but my Chloe, she's not you. Not really. We went through, changed us, bonded us in a different way. But you're the best friend that I missed for so long. Who I'll miss again. I'm only gonna ask this once. It's important though. Is she prettier than me? Fuck you! And Max, don't ever not talk about stuff around me. I want you to trust me with it. I've been reckless. You were right to call me on it. I've not been looking for answers. I guess I wonder if this place would have any... I've not been looking for answers. I guess I wonder if this place would have any. But I think you were right. This place is beautiful and powerful and old. What's growing in me isn't born from this. What's in me, interesting, it's raw, it's young, new. I don't need to understand it. But I do need to understand what I can do with it. To use it without taking anything away from anyone. Fuck! Hermes! Tristan! Oh my god, I'm sorry. Max, it's okay, I'm okay. Hermes? It's a long story. I can't believe I timed it right. Where's Rachel? Holy crap, you two made up and summoned a Tristan? Well, once we clicked that Chloe was the lighthouse, and once she was able to see where you guys were, this place is... What? The what? What she said. Oh man, I have so much to tell you. Is there a place to get a coffee down here? Amazingly, yes. I feel like coffee tastes a bit different here. It doesn't. It's down checking now. Where are my band? Yo, you're not my band. Victoria said to meet us at the gig. Yep, already got drink orders from Zach. Back in the Hamlet bus tonight. Yes, hustle people. Oh, Aw, he's so cute when he's mad. Poor little Dwight. Hermes has landed. He made it, Chloe. I love your ghost. I never stopped. I'm still waiting. Your Chloe. Mine. My Chloe. It's all real, Max. And you've figured out each other's plans from different realities. I mean, that's connection. I knew it. At least, I hoped that I thought I knew. Hold on. Chloe is asking Max and her would have been a thing and then denied a possibility. Yet she's jealous another version of Chloe is gonna take Max from her. Specifically, in like the current timeline that they're in now. Like, would that Chloe and Max have been a thing? Yeah. They both decided on like, nah, they wouldn't. What a difference 1 year of character development makes, right? Also, tiny detail Max Chloe talks about the background is pink, orange, and white. We didn't see that. Let's look at it. We see the pink and orange, and we suppose they do go to like a gradient down to the white, yeah. Gotta be honest though, not entirely. We think that might just be like trying to like match the various colors going on there. Um. Thank you, Tristan, for bringing me this hope, this proof, especially after I sent you there alone. By the way, Max, she said if I. What the fuck happened to our Tristan voice? By the way, Max, she said I should slap you if you try to. She said I should slap you if you try to blame yourself again. Mercy, mercy. Alas, poor Yorick. I knew him, Horatio, a fellow of infinite jest, a most excellent fancy. I said, I knew him, Horatio. Oh, sorry. I'm wondering about sending gifts to my family, and I'm running lines. Are you Horatio or not? I play Laertes? I play Laertes. I'm not in that scene. So? I learn everyone's lines. To be fair, Horatio doesn't say much there. No matter. I mean, this is your first gig. It's not my first, actually. You're hardly going to take it as seriously as me. They also have the orange and pink backdrops. Actually, I did a few plays in Poland. Even a TV show. You couldn't understand the burden of playing the Dane. This one's for my sister, maybe. It must be nice to be able to turn off, but I... Hey, Hamlet. Sorry. Hey, Hamlet, you better be buying poor Yorick there. Zach? I mean Hamlet? Are you with me or not, Lawrence? Aw, but I wanted to buy some things. Hey, Zach, wait for me. This entire scene is odd. We're not following. Like, it's oddly presented. Hey, Zach, wait for me. Hey. Pedestrian speed limit save lives, man. Oh, I'm so sorry. My stranger was in a hurry. Maybe the shop is really scary. Can't wait to go to play in the again. I can't believe we get to play in New Orleans in the lead up to frickin' Halloween. Living the dreams, mateys. Hey, Pixie Ming is here? Said she'll see us at soundcheck. She's meeting the Santa Monica Trio for coffee. That's so great. We're all here at the same time. Sure is. That's 3 tickets. And you said I'm to business. I hope Pix is okay. Like I said, this is a big trip. First time leaving her parents for so long. It's all pretty overwhelming. You know, if something more serious was going on, she'd tell us. You're right. We're a crew. Pixie, I know this is amazing! A lot. Are you okay? I mean, it's a lot, yeah, but I mean, my whole life I suspected I was different, but I was scared of it, of how it could affect things if I admitted it. On that, at least you are not alone. I guess not. I'm gonna need some time to process this. Reassess everything. Of course, Pixie. I know you don't even really know us in the string, but we were close there, right? Most of us. So, what does all this really mean? It means we may need your help. Tristan? Right, so, this napkin is the road. Alas, poor Yorick. I knew him, Horatio. A fellow of infinite jest, of most excellent fancy. I said I knew him, Horatio. Zach, we're not in rehearsal now, and I'm not even in that scene. Hey, listen to me when I monologue at you. Jesus, Zach, the cast does not exist to serve you, your majesty. But my loyal Ophelia is by my side? Yeah, we'll see. Oh, hey, you guys are here. Lawrence, how was your drive, man? How's the leg? Here, thank you. Where are you headed? Oh, the hotel, but weren't you going to shop? Like we're gonna let you hobble home alone. We'll come back later. Is, Tristan with you? No, he'll catch up. He'll catch us up. Hey, oh, thank you for the... What was that? Sorry. That was an alert that did not show up properly on screen because we have it placed wrong. Hold on. Sorry, this is an old, layout that we haven't updated properly. So sorry that we missed who you like your name there. We're gonna look it up in a second. And Streamlabs. Come on, come on. Alert box. No, that was the wrong one. Recent events. That's the thing. Yeah. Okay. Thank you for the follow, Gora722. I'm gonna play it again. There we go. Now it's actually on screen. Not that Gora likely heard us, because this is a YouTube-only stream, and that was a Twitch follow, but, you never know. We don't do the comic streams on Twitch. We don't think Twitch allows them. We could be wrong, but yeah. I mean, that's cool. Tom and Chloe? I'll meet you in a bit. And I'm saying a little respect wouldn't hurt. Fuck Vader, steal a high horse from Tombstone? Yeah, the elevation gives me a better view of you. And what exactly are you seeing? May I butt in? Bluehead. I mean, Chloe. Chloe! I don't know why you're here, but perfect timing. Sorry, we gave her more of a Valley Girl accent, didn't we? Sorry. Chloe. I don't know why you're here, but perfect timing. Ah, so you're with the band? I get it now. Saw the posters. Yep. So I guess we're all headed for the same festival, including your charming Hamlet. He's a great actor, and he has his moments, honest. I'll believe that when I see it. I'm actually glad I got to see you again. Oh yeah? This tour is a fun escape, but I'm no pro. At some point I need to go back to real life, right? So I kinda took over my parents' gallery after, Oh, yeah. So sorry for your... Whatever. That's not the point. Since it all went down, I've had press hounding me, asking for the Bunker Girl story. It's not really a story I want to tell, but there are other stories. Better stories. I have a gallery in Max. I know she took like 1 million photos back in Blackwell. And fuck her, because they were really fucking good too. Max had a way of capturing life that I never did. And now it's a life that's mostly gone. When Max comes back, I want to offer her gallery space. You do? The Prescott Memorial was an ego trip with good intentions. Maybe my gesture isn't all that different, but Max's photos, they're the real KDB. I want them to be seen. I don't know what Max would say. You'll ask her though, right? Just ask. I'll ask her right when she gets home. What flag is that? White, red, yellow, teal, blue, green. Hold on. White, red, yellow, teal, blue, green flag. Not seeing a flag that has that combination showing up anywhere. Maybe the teal is not teal? Maybe it's light blue? No. Anyone have any idea what flag that is? Maybe it's like a local thing? Flag lookup. Let's see. White, red, yellow, blue, green. Start with those. None of these match. The closest is the Seychelles flag, but like that one's very different still. Yeah, we have no idea what flag that is. Very odd. Oh well. The number even be the same? No way. Hey! Do we know you? My friend here means to say, are you okay? Do you need something? No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh, that guy was fast. That, or I'm so damn method, I've actually started seeing ghosts. Idiot. You made it. They used to call me Reliable Chloe for a price, as the women say. They used to call me Reliable Chloe Price, you know? Did they though? Hell no. Do you really want to do this? I mean, you don't come to New Orleans and not dip into the mystical, right? It's not enough for you that I can literally steer you away from imminent threat? You can't actually predict the future though, can you? Well, no. Not unless... Well then, shall we begin? Something wrong? You just look so normal. Maybe I expected more drama. You're in New Orleans, my dear. The supernatural is just business. Now then. Well, that start makes sense. This issue is long. This issue is really long. It's like double the size of the other ones. What does mean in business terms? The upright tower can herald a storm, but the upright star suggests this storm may mean a new beginning. Not a fan of storms. You sure you're not reading my past instead of my future? Metaphorical. You're in Louisiana. We don't talk lightly about storms. Sorry. And what about the fool? The reversed fool, yes. Someone is going to do something reckless. Once upon a time, I sat at a table with my Chloe, and we tested my powers. And I guess now... Oh. And I guess now... were you guys going to the parade soon? We get it, Max. Get the fuck out so I can get weird. I mean, you can stay if... What? We did Tristan's voice for Max, sorry. Once upon a time, I sat at a table with my Chloe, and we tested my powers. And I guess now... were you guys going to the parade soon? We get it, Max. Get the fuck out so I can get weird. I mean, you can stay if... Tempting as the offer to sit in Gladys all night is, we're here in the carnival streets with the rest of the high seas. Have fun, you crazy kids. Play nice with the fabric of the universe now. I'm sorry, you probably want to be out there too. This is more important right now. I haven't figured out yet how I can even handle this with the crew. So, let's get training. Sounds like I'm way behind the other me. I'm not even sure this is how we test you, but, that coffee's stone cold. I'm sorry, I should have said. Sorry, let me fix you a new one. You don't need to, really. I'm so sorry. Ew, cold. Stuff like that is exactly what I shouldn't be doing. Max? Huh? This coffee is hot. Really hot. But we're not back in time. I remember it being cold. What the... Okay, hold on. What's happening here? Okay, so the cold coffee... Coffee is cold. Desk is bumped. Cold coffee spills. Then suddenly, coffee is back. It's hot. And Max did not rewind time. Okay. Life is true colors. Let's leave the true colors epilogue stuff for later, okay? We do think that's all included in the free comic book day comic. So, okay, yeah, that was issue 1 of Coming Home. Let's, do we have any new quotes here? No. Alright, Life is Strange Coming Home, issue 2. So here we have a cover by Sloan Leono. Interesting cover. We think the person who made this, Sloan Leono, did some covers for Forget Me Not as well, maybe? Seem to recognize the style. The Claudia Leonardi's cover, that's nice. Oh, so Gretel Lutski is making a few more. Nice. Here we have a Rachel Amber. There we have Tristan. Hold on. Atsuhiko's songs, and that's the same colors as the flag earlier, right? No, it's not. Black wasn't in that one, actually. So no, never mind. Let's just get to it. You better be ready for this, Max. Prep time is over. This is time for action. Oh, you better believe I'm ready. And no turning back time if I hit you. You think I would use the powers of the cosmos to cheat at a snowball fight? Hey! Will you look at that? Turns out I don't even need the powers of the cosmos to cheat at a snowball fight. Ah, net shot! Cold! Fuck! That's what cheats get. I get a free shot for that. No! What the? What the fuck has happened? I didn't think it would actually hit your face. Sorry, not sorry. Did you... How did you... I did move time backwards, but only for the snowball. That's... Max fucking Caulfield. Your nose is cold. That happens when you take a snowball to the face. Aww. Hey, Chloe. Uh-huh. It's the end of October and I'm in Louisiana. Why is it snowing? Ah, now look what you did. When is this going to be real? We're on our way. I'll see you in Florida. But what do we do when we get there? Will I be able to... You got this new thingamawhat sitting around, right? I'm calling it pocket time. I don't know what it's even for, and it doesn't need to make sense. Never has. But the pieces are in place, and we'll just know. Easy for you to say. You're a dream. You could be in my dream, you know. Well, we'll see who wakes up. I win. Did we fall asleep here? Seems so. Oh, so she moved time for the coffee cup back. Maybe. Look at all these drinks sleeping here. This could have gone badly. Look at all these drinks sleeping here. This could have gone badly. Oh, yeah. There it is. Yep, it did go badly there. That one was bad too. How did Chloe and Rachel not wake us up coming home? Because they're passed out on the grass outside. Oh my gosh, are they okay? I'm gonna suffer for it today, but I think they're fine. Hey Max, don't suppose you could heat this up for me? Bixie, I'm not a microwave. You know that? I mean, you're way better for the environment for starters. Oh boy, these kids, huh? My coffee won't be going to waste. Aw, babies. Huh? Oh my fucking god, it's cold! If you will choose to sleep outside. We wanted to look at the stars. Oh yeah, we did. Did you see many? No idea, fell asleep. That for me. Duty calls, gotta get to rehearsals. Ah, of course. Cold. All around me is cold. You should get you guys inside to warm up, huh? Am I still asleep or did this coffee just magically get hot? I'd say I just wound it back a good few hours. The longest so far. That's fucking Caulfield. I am way too hungover to process what just happened. We'll talk about it later. Get inside and warm yourselves up. I'm going for a walk. We have a Steph cameo. So apparently Steph and Trixie are on some kind of role-playing chat room thing. Well, I'll get rolling and we'll try it out. Much excited, friendo. Catch you in the digital dungeon. Okay. Morning, Squire. Hey, so where did you even sleep? I'm a man of mystery, who can say. Ooh, so mysterious. I got a room, tea and coffee making facilities and all. Okay, less mysterious. You're a real people watcher, huh? Normally I'd say, I'd have said, yeah, it's easy to watch when you're not a part of it all. But now, talk me. You see alternates, right? Is there a version of reality where I should be, where things work out? What's wrong? So I hope you'd never ask that directly. Tristan, when it comes to you, and bear in mind I'm still learning, but I just don't see you. I mean, I see you, of course, in front of me, but I don't see your traces, your possibilities. I don't think it's a bad thing. I think you're special. I mean, look at what you can do. Maybe my ability just can't keep tabs on that. Yeah, that makes sense. It makes sense. You know, in the other place, I'm traveling with you guys. Me and Chloe. Max's Chloe. Here, I barely know them enough to say hello. You could say hello now. I don't think it works that way. A meeting has to just happen. You can't just force it or recreate it. And it's not just them, Lawrence! I left my wash bag in the room. You were going on and on about bus pickup time and made me forget my... Hey, Pix, get your ass over here. I'll get it. And don't be too long. We don't want to miss the pickup. I should go. Yeah. You know what I think your true gift is? You know what I think your true gift is, Tristan? Huh? Not the vanishing or even the reality hopping. It's that you get to choose. I win. Bex, you okay? Oh. Sorry, I didn't want to wake you. You looked like you were having a lovely dream. You know what? I really was. What about you? I think channels are opening. It sounds so insane out loud, but look who you're talking to. Well, I think I found Max. Like, pinpointed. It's always been hazy images before, but now it's like a clearer picture. Fuck. So you think Tristan spoke with you there? So you think Tristan spoke with the you there? Yeah, I think so. She is like me, after all. And she is with Max. This is happening. It's really happening. I guess she's also having to lie to her friends. The other me. I'm sorry, Pix. No, I'm so happy about all this, honest. Just, I hate that I can't talk to the crew about it. How do you manage it? How do you lie for so long? To everyone? But Max, I kinda told myself to lie as well. The story sorta held up. That she left the memorial, overwhelmed. She said she'd come back when she was ready. The questions were hard, of course, but the reality was harder. As time passed, it got easier to live that lie. Fuck, I almost believed it. That she was a phone call away. It made more sense than the truth. Yeah, I get that. To say I'm a daydreamer isn't such a lie. My ability is kind of passive. Auxiliary. It's not my real superpower anyway. Oh? What is your real superpower? I'm a really great drummer and I can write songs. I can design stuff and make killer pancakes. We are amazing! Go to sleep in the foyer, your majesty. Whoa, what the... Oh, it's... Oh, yeah. Go to sleep in the foyer, your majesty. Oh, what the... Was that Victoria? Out of the whole town, how we end up in the same crappy hotel? It was the cheapest. This is a cast, Not Hamlet and his fucking... This is a cast. Not Hamlet and his fucking backing band. Whatever. The vending machine would be better company. I know you, Zachary Charles. I used to be you. Chloe? Of course you're staying right here. You okay? Sure. No? It's just a relationship. I'm sorry. He honestly has his moments. He's not all bad. I'll take your word for it. Which makes his being a selfish shit all the harder to take. I should go check on it. Should I go check on him? Nope. Leave him to stew a bit. I'm so sorry if we woke you up. No, we were awake. We were talking about superpowers. Right. I'd love some of those. Why do some of us wait for something awful to happen? To realize we need to be better? I envy those who had it all figured out early. Why don't you go in, child? From a distance is fine. I don't really feel like I've got the right to be up close. Have you lost people? Yes, but not here. Not in this. We all have a right to mourn. Monuments like this one are a catalyst. The permission we need to channel that loss, remember their faces. I think my mourning is too selfish for this place. Shall I tell you a secret? Shall I tell you a secret? I grieve for all the lives destroyed back then, and for how we have failed since. My heart breaks for the souls, businesses, homes, and rights lost around me, for those still not healed today. But I miss my daughter and her family the most. That is my selfish hurt. Don't confuse selfishness with an inability to feel the wider grief. The two are not mutually exclusive. Everyone is allowed their own selfish grief, even in the midst of a big hurt. Would you tell me about your daughter? Okay, a few days later. Something's coming, isn't it? Tell me I'm not imagining it. Power, hope, whatever it is, I feel so full of it. It has to go somewhere. I may just explode. That's weird. Butterfly or backstroke, sister, make up your mind. Ooh. Chloe? Is this real? You tell me. Flicker or a dream? Chloe, I'm scared to move. Scared to break this. I know, Max. I know. This is just a window. We need a door. Max, you too, Chloe. Can't. Miss, are you alright? I will be. Looks as if you're talking to a ghost. I was really talking out loud? Well, yes. Chloe, I saw butterflies, I know. You found your friend. Good. I'll leave you to it. Oh, can I ask something? Of course. Can butterflies fly backwards? I can't say I've ever seen that, and I've worked here a long time. Something huge happened, didn't it? I felt Max so strongly. Yeah. Fucking leaky eyes. I saw her pics. A flicker. So close, right here. Like if Tristan had been here, he could have opened the fucking door. He must not have been with her either. When this thing happens, we'll need a coordinated effort. And how do we do that? I mean, how can we be totally sure that we're all going to be in the exact same place at the exact same time? Well, I happen to know a cool band playing a festival tomorrow night, and I mean, their friends may well be there to listen in both realities. Crowds of people, though? Oh, I have a girl on the inside. She could get any extra passes we need. It'll be quieter backstage, I bet. A specific location, a specific time window. We just need your Chloe to be in the same place. I trust her. If we're thinking this, then... Tammy says they're opening up the venue. Rachel says they're opening up the venue. So, who's your girl on the inside? A friend from Seattle. She came to a few gigs at the Bean Barn. That's the bar where I know it. My other life, remember. So weird. Will never not be weird. Anyway, she hung out a few times. I gave her a few drum lessons, and she signed up to crew the festival. Well, she's about to be one of my favorite people. I think you guys would actually get on if you weren't about to skip realities. We appreciate your help. Seriously. Not a problem, dude. I'll be helping up the high seas out anyway. She's a strong one. Stronger than this one. Shut up. You guys said you were okay with the other bands using your kid, right? No worries. Insurance sorted. You're already rocking my book. Thanks. So organized. The true Michael Dwight. Oh sweet, look at you. All official now. I'm special. That's the fucking reaction image. We got this. What do we got? Holy sweet fucking hell! Sorry, not sorry. Dude, Tristan, what the fuck? Did you just get here? I did. This is infinitely easier now you're all... occupying the same geographical space. And you feel okay? Don't be wasting energy on jumps. I feel fine. Kind of full up on power right now. Max said the same. How's Max? She ready? It's like the veil is thinner. Or we're all more in tune with it. Or Pixie. Or Pixie. This is going to happen. I know it. Hey, you want a crew pass? I probably don't need one. Right, the whole invisibility and reality hopping thing probably has you covered. Probably. You looking for someone in particular? The band will be happy to see you. I can't stay. This was mostly a test, but I may well see them again soon. Sure, but which ones? I'm not sure yet. Oh hey, crew girl! Hey, actor girl! Oh, Lawrence, you should be... Tristan! My leg is much better. I'm strong Canucks, don't worry. I'm only holding this side for show. He's fine, trust me. I'll see you later, Tristan. I hope so. Ah, what? Don't go pulling a muscle there, Hamlet. I guess the test was a success then. Meanwhile, my Max is waiting for you back in your own world, so... Get your ass back there, back to her, and make this happen. We're counting on you, doorman. Is this a good thing? It sounds like a good thing. I don't know. I hope so. Everything feels easier. It's like I can change isolated pockets of time. All of the power, less of the fuckery. Pocket time. Oh, there she is. Yo! Whoa, that looks a lot like... Huh? No way. Pigs! So where are those friends of... No. No way. This is too crazy. It's fucking is you. Staff Gingrich as I live and breathe. This is insane, you guys. Damn it, this girl is here. Okay, hold on. Sorry. We need a hat. Alright, now we're stuffed up. Let's just roll it up as well. I guess I don't need to make introductions then. I could use one. Hi, I'm Steph. Max. I totally went to school with these idiots. But these days I'm based in Seattle, where I met this one. These clingy band groupies, can't get rid of them. I guess you don't want these all-access passes then? Yes, please, thank you, please. You're with the pirate crew too? Actually, no. You'll laugh, but, Rich gifts wax poor when givers prove unkind. Not in my face, jeez. Shakespeare, sure. This is not a tempest, huh? You're not getting up there this time? Fuck to the hell no. That was a one time only. I remember that you were pretty good at... Shit, gotta go. Busy. So hard to guess here. Can't believe you know Pixie. This is bonkers, and we're catching up later. I got him, Zach. I think you cut my cheek. Oh, Lawrence, he can pick them up himself. Okay, we only need the Steph hat for the Steph scenes. Can we try that again? I think that'll work. I just gotta react differently. Sure thing. I swear to God, Zach is less of an ass since they split. Thank you, Victoria. Huh? Oh man. Sorry guys. Should just be a shower. It's not in the forecast. Go find coffee. Keep your phones on. We'll call when you're ready for you. Well, this sucks. Our time check is gonna be after midnight at this rate. Hey, how come you're so chill about this? End of the tour. We stayed on schedule. We got here on time. Whatever I make it wrong now, it's not my problem. Did you know they have a pirate festival here? Pix, everything okay? What's up, Pix? All good. Think you got my, Flat restaurant sign back there. I'll come with. What is happening? Oh, right. Got it. What did you see? I know that look, Pix. Tuning into that other me, things are so much clearer now. That's good though, right? Depends what I see. All this power, how easy to step into, I think I know what's coming. They just got the first news. How bad are we talking though? God fucking damn it. Sorry. Gotta get the hat back on. How bad are we talking though? I just don't know, Max. No one knew it was coming. But could tomorrow's show be cancelled? Again, I don't know. I sincerely hope not. If we're about to get hit in the face by a hurricane, none of us want to be on that stage tonight. But the show has to happen. Look, this sucks, believe me, I know. But get your van into the underground car park, as I said, and stay safe. Hopefully it blows over, and comes to nothing, but sound check is off. Let's batten down the hatches and see what we're left with in the morning. Max, we're gonna go move Gladys. It has to happen. We have a plan. Now we have a new plan. We've all felt it, right? Something huge, powerful. This can't be happening again. It's not because of us or because of you. It's happening on a bunch of timelines, guys. But we're responding to it. That's what I've been feeling. I guess, who really knows? But this could be an opportunity for us. We bunker around and wait out the storm, or we get reckless. Weathering fronts are just forming, and we feel this much. Imagine how much power we could tap into from the storm itself. Enough to open a door, Max. You said it's all started with a storm. Maybe it's supposed to end with one. I faced it before, I let it win. I thought I only had two choices. I paid for both of them. But I'm not who I was then. I'm not alone. And I'm not running from myself or from what I want. I'm ready to face the storm and win. Again, we're gonna skip the Life is Strange True Color stuff until later. Wait, where did that Pride variant? That wasn't included in the preview ones. I guess this came out in June then. That's a nice cover. We were about to say, is that all the queer characters in Life is Strange? But no, it's not, because Life is Strange 2 has characters, but those haven't been in this comic, so it makes sense that they're not on the cover. Still, that's a very nice cover. Right. Wait. Hold on, was that it? Is volume 5 just 2 issues? I mean, there were longer issues, so that kind of makes sense, but like... Oh, did we miss something? Hold on. We need to double check this, just in case. Life is Strange Comics... Coming Home issue 1 and 2. Yeah, okay. Yeah, there are only 2 issues. Okay. Okay. So let's move into the final volume. Or the final story title, at least. Settling Dust. There we have a cover by Gabriel Piccolo. It's nice art. Not sure it's good cover art, per se. It's pretty dull as a cover, we think, but oh well. Oh yeah, the remasters are coming out now. This is around the time when the remaster is coming out. Or the remasters are announced, we believe. If you don't know, the remasters of Life is Strange came out in early 2022. They were delayed. They were meant to come out earlier. Yeah, as much as we don't like the remasters compared to the original, they're good on their own, but compared to the original, they fuck up a lot of things. We do love this key art. The box art for the remasters is like really, really nice. But we've said it before. The only reason to play the remasters over the original is if the only way to play the games you have is having a Switch. Because if you have an Xbox, if you have a PlayStation, if you have a computer, the original games are cheaper, they look better, they play better, they're just better. And there we have a Claudia Leonardi and Andrea Izzo cover. That's really nice too. Oh, this is cool. I mean, it's Rob Sham. Very different style. Nice bylighting too. I mean, we have our opinions on how we're not sure what we actually don't know where that sentence was going. We just kind of started talking without having a finished thought, and now we don't know how to finish it. We do have our opinions. That's true. On what, we're not sure. But yeah, nice bylighting on that cover. Ooh! Oh, wow! That's nice. Caspar Wingard? Wingard? It's probably Wingard. Caspar Wingard. Very nice cover. Alright, let's get going. Settling Dust, part 1 of 4. Here we go. Do you have any update here? No, it's the same characters as before. Let's go. Right, sorry, gotta get the hat on. This just sucks. It's months of planning, and all these performers. I mean, everyone's in pretty good spirits for now, but if we go out there and see our stages blown away, stage roof has been removed, sidewall vents opened, we just finished storing any sets and kit we could into the local cafes. So hand out provisions and rest. It may not make landfall, and if it does, nothing we can do about it. Not that we can tell a storm to please go away, I guess. It's all about heat and air pressure. I think if I can just rewind those elements, then it'll be like unpicking stitches. Won't affect anything around it. This is straight up crazy, but in the cool way. Well, the selfish part of me is grateful. You might save my Shakespearean debut. The other selfish part of me keeps thinking this really might be the one. The actual goodbye. I wish there was a... Stop, Max. We coped for years without a Max Caulfield in our lives. We can cope again. It's not all about you after all. Right. The difference is now we have amazing memories of a life with you in it. And I wouldn't change that for the world. Get in here. Thank you for everything. That's a nice one. You know I'm coming out there with you, right? I think you kind of have to be there for it to work, honestly. Oh yeah, almost forgot how important I am for a minute. I'm stuck with this, Max. You love it, really. And hey, this next bit is all you two, so I'll be waiting here. You sure? This isn't my story, it's yours. So, you gotta finish it. I'm thirsty. I said you can have some... the crew are literally handing out bottles on that side of the shelter, Zach. Lawrence, go get me one. I mean, I could... I give up! The pair of you! What's her problem? I think it might be you. It's both of you. Huh? You're a bully. You want water, get your own and stop taking advantage of someone who clearly doesn't know how to say no to you. And you, this guy treats you like crap and you let him. Friendship goes two ways and trust me, he doesn't get that and he won't if you keep pandering to him. You're better than he makes you think you are. What am I doing? You're not even the one I should be saying this to. Who the fuck even is that? I don't know. We have a new song. It's a sea shanty, okay. Come wind, come rain, come voice of the skies, with songs that fill my sail. But when the billow of harmonies rise... Storm shanties, maybe not the most appropriate jam right now. It was pretty though. It's real, so we didn't even try with the higher voice there. It was pretty though. The crowd appreciates the distraction. Lawrence, how's the Hamlet crew faring? Honestly, mixed. I feel a bit useless down here. Don't we all? Nothing anyone can do. I've been messaging Tristan, but no reply. I'm worried he's out there. Honestly, we've thought the same. Not seen him since the get-up. Like I said, this isn't the only shelter, right? True. Maybe he was close to one or the other. He's all good. Ah, Chloe. Hello. He messaged me. He's in a shelter. His phone battery was about to die. Oh, he messaged you. Said to tell everyone not to worry. Especially Lawrence. Especially me? He mentioned me? I mean, good. That's good. I'm glad he's safe and that's good. I should check back with, Sure thing, man. You do you. Aww. Ditto. How was your friend, Chloe? Not great. You don't go through what she did and not hate this. Oh, yeah! Well, actually, she might be talking about Victoria, but we just realized in this timeline, she might be talking about Steph as well, because in this timeline, Steph, has basically, she has PTSD from the storm. How are you doing, Chloe? I'm okay. My experience was a bit different to hers, Is a bit different. I guess, for once, maybe it's best Max isn't here to experience this. Yeah, but it's gotta be making you think of her though, right? I'm never not thinking about her. And the biggest shame for me would be not seeing your play, I was gonna say I can totally get you into the cruise after party if you wanted. Right. I mean, a +1 for you, if you had a +1 to bring, but with things as they are. Hey, you been listening to me? Honestly, no. Sorry. Hey. I was worried about you. This is a threatening page. not each other's problem anymore, Shaq. You're not my boyfriend, remember? Can I worry about you as a friend? I'll leave if that's what you want, but I know you, Victoria. I know what you've been through, so even if all I can do is sit here and be with you, I'll do it. But if you need to be alone, then... Stay. I don't want to be alone through this again. I'm not going anywhere, okay? We're all gonna be just fine. Yeah, so we're guessing Steph is not a roadie in this timeline. Because we know Steph does survive the storm. I think she actually... Does she move to Seattle before the storm? She graduates before the storm. We forget if she actually left with Seattle before or that happened after the storm. So again, we don't really know much about the... about Steph's like in-between story yet, because like we haven't actually read the book titled Steph's Story yet. Who's saying this? Okay. Max? I think it's time. Be right there. Shit, how do we get out? Unlike you van dwellers, some of us book hotels. This door opens out onto the beachfront street. You ready for this? Yeah, I'm ready. Lovely weather we're having. I've had worse. You thank me for the later for the teeth I just helped you keep. Actually, you may be a little busy. Holy fuck, you really think you can manipulate that thing? Yeah, I know I can. But where's Tristan? I need his door to be able to affect the other side. Shit. Your ground's a little higher on that side. Off he goes. Okay, Chloe. Permission to come aboard? Rude. Whoa. Something happened? I can't see anything, Pix. I'll know for sure in a second. Right. Chloe, give me your hand. Right. Whoa. You guys feel that? Yeah. It's working. Max, what if I disengage, run away? You're not that person anymore. You have things to fight for, right? Yeah, you've got this. We've got this. See you on the other side, and I mean it this time. Alright. I'm not dust. I'm not a butterfly. Whoa! I'm Max Caulfield. And I'm not afraid of you anymore. This is pretty cool. Using your superpowers to like deconstruct a hurricane. That's cool. Oh, hey, yeah, Lex Colors. We already covered this. We'll be reading those later. Ooh. Okay, let's see. Selling Dust, Issue 2. Very cool cover. This is by Elisa Sterl. Love the colors on this one. We'll say, we don't think Max translated super well. Her face doesn't look very Max. But, like, the art itself is gorgeous. There's the Before the Storm cover art. Oh, that's nice. That's a really nice cover. Speaking of lesbian backdrops, this is by Zoe Thorogood. Alright, part 2. I remember when I was small, my mom had a bag of wool. She very rarely used it, but whenever she pulled it out, it was a tangled mess. My job to untangle the web of colors. I guess that's kind of what I'm doing now, only Moisture, air density, heat, threads of a storm. That's what I'm untangling here. Max, is it working? Yes, I think I'm affecting both the storms at once. I can feel the power of them. Do you think it's enough? Because I gotta be honest here, Max. I don't think I can hold this open much longer. Almost there. If you need to. Not leaving you. Shit. Tristan looks... I know. But do you feel that? The rain has stopped. Max, you're really doing it. Max, I can't. It's okay, Tristan. You can let go now. Don't you forget about me. She did it. The storm. Come on, Max. Come home to me. I got you. Where did they go? Chloe, wait. Max? No. Why is she still on the other side? Chloe! Max! Chloe, don't let go. She's not on the other side either. I think she's somewhere in between. So, this is what it's meant to look like? Yeah. Are you okay? I'm fine. I'm surprisingly fine, actually. This must be how it feels to fly first class. Normally I just sort of fall into the other side. You could enter any of this? Any of these? I don't think so. Those are lives already being lived. Sure about this? Your power is spent, you'll be... I'm sure. May not be where I started, but I think it's where I'm meant to be. Chloe? Chloe? Look, that text box gotta be wrong, right? Why would Chloe be talking to herself? Chloe, look. There they are. There they are. Hold on. This is real, right? I fucking hope so. In what? Good morning, Florida. For all you Floridians who haven't looked out your windows yet today, ready for some storm updates? No, not another dream. The headline is, what storm, folks? If you're confused today, you're not alone. But let's focus on the facts, people. What was expected to be a disruptive, dangerous weather event turned out to be a meteorological kitten. It's especially good news for the annual Art of the Sea Festival, which promises to be a feast for the senses, according to the organizers. So guess what? No refunds on those tickets now, because the big bad storm is gone, and the show will go on. And speaking of the Art of the Sea Festival, we get a taste of what's to come this evening. Get yourself in the mood with this one from the high seas from Seattle. Wow, thanks for making the trip, guys. That's cute. They say forever is a long time, but I don't hear a word they say. They say forever is a long time, but I guess I must have found a way. Hey, bend the rules and surf the tides of time. 'Cause forever starts the day I make you mine. So much between us, so many things unsaid. There are words I want to say to you, if I could only clear my head. Can we hold on to the past, but draw a line? Forever starts the day I make you mine. We've never been fond of like songs in comics because it's like we have no idea how we're supposed to be singing this. Connection's just a feeling, not something you can hold. But it's a ripple sent us reeling, and it's heavier than gold. And when we find it, bind it fast in twine. Forever starts the day I make you mine. See, forever is a long time, but I don't hear a word they say. It's see, forever is a long time, but I guess I must have found a way to bend the rules and surf the tides of time. Forever starts the day I make you mine. Yeah, forever starts the day I make you mine. Okay, we're done. So I guess I need to go pick up our transport. And we're not going back in the van? You aren't even going back to Seattle. Chloe, get your girl up to date, jeez. I'm not? Oh, my head. Not? You think I sat alone in that apartment pining for you this whole time? Nope, we're heading somewhere else. Okay, where? Oh snap, she doesn't even know. I'm puddling this moment. Oh, you'll see. Again, we'll be dealing with those later. Okay. This looks, worrisome, considering we kind of just had a happy ending. But there are 2 issues left, so let's see. We have Yes Taylor cover here. It's a nice cover. Rachel Amber game art cover. Really not super fond of the fact that I went back to do more game art covers, but at least this one is nice. Claudia Leonardi cover, it's very nice. Cool. Let's go. I know you said we weren't going back to Seattle, but I don't think I expected... Oh, we're in Arcadia Bay. Can't believe I'm really here, in our Arcadia Bay. That makes 2 of us. But it made sense. Staying in Seattle, in our apartment, it was hard like that. It was hard. Like that whole year had been a dream. And as discussed on the road, Ryan and Vanessa, your mom and dad, being that close to them just got too much. Can't believe what you had to go through for me. For us. Like I said, at first they believed you'd gone off grid. But fuck, your parents. After a while, of course it wasn't enough. So there I was posting missing girl flyers again. It pretty much became our truth until Tristan turned up. But I couldn't handle the sympathy, giving it or taking it, so... Chloe, I'm so anywho, it's all good. I just had to check out the progress being made here and... You just wait. Now we're here. I have so much to... No more lies. You don't need to lie anymore. Not to me. I know it hasn't been all good. I still need to work out what to say when I see them. I'm so... Max, do not say sorry again. If we're being all truthful and shit, then yeah, I think I maybe hated you for a little while. Missed you, hated you, missed you, loved you, but you did what you had to do. Don't apologize for that. You don't need to wear these anymore. Oh-ho. Because I'm not going anywhere you're not. Promises, promises. But I'll hold you to it. Come on. I have more to show you. No way. No way! It looks amazing. This is what the Prescott Foundation money did? Oh, it's way better than that, Max. We didn't take a penny from the Prescotts for this baby. You are looking at a community-funded space by Arcadia Bay for Arcadia Bay. It was a whole lot of fucking work, but I needed a project. You made this happen? Well, a bunch of us did. Even had a high seas running some charity gigs, you know. But I guess I kind of project managed it all. Just, you know, to get one over on the fucking Prescotts, that's all. Sure, that's the only reason. A few of us take shifts in the diner, but I guess I'm sort of like a boss now. The diner? Of this? Whoa. Wow, Chloe! We'll save the apartment for the end of the tour. There's an apartment? In here? I mean, I get if you don't want to make this our forever home, but I wanted you to have it. I shown, I lived, Chloe did good. God, Chloe, this is so much. It's like I've woken up and this was all waiting for me. It has been waiting. Just like me. Every 63 LGBTQ friendly rig? What? You don't know what that means. You seriously didn't check out the bay in your adventures in time and space? No. It wasn't my Arcadia Bay, it wasn't ours. The last time I saw this place was in the Flicker, right? I remember a little peekaboo. But this obviously wasn't here. Ooh. I stole a few of your old photos. I hope that's okay. But otherwise, we took what people offered. And they offered a whole lot. It's beautiful. After all this time, I feel like I can finally grieve for them. I know. Oh, Chloe, are we already open? Oh god, it's Alyssa! Alyssa survived? Ow! Because Alyssa is the girl you can warn in Life is Strange 1, right? You can warn her about things, but if you do that, she realizes that every time Max comes to talk to her, something bad is about to happen. So when the storm is actually hitting, she will not listen to you. That's Alyssa, right? Whoa, Max? Oh my, you're back? Alyssa? Yeah, well, last time I checked. You work here too? I volunteer, yeah. And when I heard about the project, I signed right up. I was sorry not to see you here, of course. You're kind of the reason I'm here at all. And everyone was as lucky as me that day. You really were my guardian angel, Mystic Max. I don't know if I really said thank you. Back at you. So, how was your self-discovery world trip? I hope you found what you were looking for, Max. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did. Hey, can you open up proper? Well, it's what I'm here for, Chloe. Take your time. Whoops, nearly. Oh, Chloe, there was a call yesterday from, like, Victoria Chase of all people. She said, the boys were aboard the pirate ship. And answer gallery ASAP, please check your damn cell. I'm on it, Alyssa. Thanks. Victoria? Is everything okay? Are you and her friends now? I have so many questions, Chloe. You don't hold a monopoly on having stories to tell, Maximus. Yes, and we'll get to that. But first, you can, of course, take a look behind this door before you sign your name, but, Chloe, I have to ask you this, or I'll always wonder. If I could turn it all back, make it like I never left, if I could take away our time apart, no. The answer's no, Max. I want to keep all of it. Missing you, needing you, how I felt having you come home to me. I want to keep all of it. It's a funny story, actually. Okay, no, that was Lawrence. It's a funny story, actually. I was this sad, lame European sat out in the fun with his leg up in, what was the town called, Tris? Old Tombstone. Yeah, that's it. It's this cool cowboy town. I know it, actually. Wait, you were injured? Oh, it was no big deal. I fell from some rocks during a walk. No big deal, he says. He could barely walk. And thank goodness I couldn't, because turns out that this one here likes a wounded man. Hey, I just felt sorry for you. Sitting on the porch was your own. Really, really sorry. Idiota. Your polish gets better all the time. So, your being hurt meant you guys got to meet. What's the phrase you have? No pain, no gain. No pain, no gain. So, any regrets yet? None. You? Well, other than thinking I shouldn't have wound back to his accident. Nope. Two injured Lawrences would have been very. Why did we completely drop his voice entirely there? Wait, the background music stopped? Oh, it's just very low right now. Hold on. It should be catching back up. It's a 10-hour loop, and we have not gone 10 hours. She does look even more lesbian with suspenders, and like we're of the opinion that canonizing Max as bi, which we think they've done, was a mistake because we think that the first game it's so player driven that she should be left ambiguous, but we do think she's canonically bisexual. If that's not the case, then we're just wrong. Then like, okay. But yeah, like she has very lesbian fashion, if nothing else. Okay. Two injured Lawrences would have been very confusing. As it is, it helped me see your point of view on Chloe. It was like he was two different people. Formed by their experiences? Exactly. You been tempted to shack back in over there? No. I'm not even sure I could anymore. For the first time in my life, I feel like I've chosen something, and I'm happy with it. I'm glad. I've had to answer a lot of difficult questions about my absence. There'll be a few white lies yet. And I think about Chloe, Rachel, the other high seas. I think about them a lot, but I know I'm home. I asked Pixie about my other possibilities, you know. Oh, I think she didn't see them because there weren't any. I think the me you saved is the only one who survived. God, we hadn't considered that. That makes sense. Max only saves Tristan's life in one timeline. So like she needs to have changed time like 50 billion times to get to the point where she can save Tristan in that one timeline. So yeah, of course there is only one Tristan. That's, yeah, damn. No, Max, it's okay. Thank you. I think it's why I could do what I did. I wasn't bumping into my other possibilities. But it made me wonder if the reason you were able to go there. Yeah, I worked it out a while ago. A flicker is just a window, a glimpse through a possibility's eyes. To walk through a door, there had to be a space to walk into. But you know what? It makes the time we shared all the more precious. And Chloe's right. I want to keep all of it. Alright. And so we enter the final volume of the original series of Life is Strange comics. Sorry, final issue. Settling Dust. Part 4. Very nice cover here by Emma Vieceli. Oh, that's the lead writer. This is the lead writer's cover. That's cool. More game art. And there's a Claudia Leonardi cover. This is the cover for the actual volume, we think, of Settling Dust. Seem to recall it being the cover, or maybe it's like a variant cover or something with this. But yeah, final issue. Oh, this is new. No, this is okay. This is the previously on. It's not new at all. Okay, who is this? Victoria Chase. Okay. Yes, I appreciate that. No, you enjoy an afternoon off. You've done more than your share the last few months. It's about time I stepped up. We can afford it, and I think I need to do this. I have to go. Thanks again, Jessica. Chloe, Max, I'll be right down. Yo. This is surreal. I know. But trust me, she's actually kinda not awful now. I mean, yeah, there's that, but deja vu. It reminds me of a time that I was. See, as a bisexual myself, I'm okay with Max being bi. I don't mind when people call me lesbian for being with my wife. Like, technically still bi, but I don't really. No, sure, but like, we meant this more that like we think Max has officially been made bi, And like, as someone who, when the first game came out, our interpretation was basically you have full control of Max's sexuality. She doesn't have one, so we played Max as if she was a lesbian. You know, which like when you canonize a sexuality, obviously that like changes that. I mean, you could argue it doesn't matter because like death of the author and all that stuff, but like, it's just that like I feel like Max is not a very defined character. We're gonna talk more about this in when we play Double Exposure, because Double Exposure is when this is gonna be relevant again. But like, throughout all of Life is Strange 1, Max as a character has very little set in stone traits that the player doesn't influence, you know? And as such, when they do set something in stone, rather than it just being one interpretation, it risks taking something away. And this is a risk with all storytelling. And we think that's why some people react so negatively to certain things. Because it's like, we've seen people say stuff like, oh, Max would never say this about like dialogue options. And it's like, well, she would if you picked a dialogue option, you know, because like she doesn't really have an etiquette and stuff like that. And we feel like if you make a character that is that vaguely defined, you should probably stick to it. Now, if the story you're telling is a very, very, very... is a story that requires you to not stick to it, like this comic, fine. But this comic does a really clever thing where like it opens with, hey, this is one continuation. In this continuation, this is what Max does and thinks and says and does. Maybe that's not your Max, and that's okay. So like, it's not them stepping in going like, this is definitely how Max will behave. It's why we don't want a like TV show adaptation of Life is Strange. Because like, if they make like a sequel that like is its own thing, whatever. But like, if they're gonna do an adaptation, it will add this defined, here's how Max really acts in these situations. It's like, it changes the entire concept, because then it's no longer one personal interpretation and one possibility. It becomes this set in stone thing. And it's gonna be interesting talking about that when we get to Double Exposure and Reunion, because, to be perfectly honest, we don't know if Double Exposure is gonna align with what we would want our Max to do. We don't know that yet. We haven't played it yet. It's very possible it won't. I mean, we said back when they announced Life is Strange Before the Storm, way back in 2017? We said something like, they really shouldn't be doing this. They should just add new characters and do new stories instead. That was with like the prequel thing, like focusing in on Chloe and Rachel. We get why they want to do that, and ultimately we think it was a great game, but like, you run the risk of defining a character in a way and defining a story in a way that takes away something from how people were experiencing it. And not everyone's going to be able to detach that. And when they don't, you get to the point of fans having very, very, very negative reactions in a way that doesn't help anyone. If you had like a particular reading of like what you imagine Chloe and Rachel's past were like, for example, and then a game comes out and completely says, no, actually this is what it was like. If you're not someone who's able to just detach from that and be like, okay, whatever, That's not my prequel. In my version of the story that I love and have in my head, something else happens. If you can't do that, and not everyone can do that, if you can't do that, you will like start creating a resentment for the medium. And we think that's what double exposure has ended up doing, because people are not meeting it on like fair terms. They are meeting it on, this work destroyed my interpretation. And it's interesting. Okay, let's continue. My mysterious Max. Your name's super malleable. Maximus, Supermax, Mystery Max, Maximax. Yeah, not that one. Still sounds like a sanitary product. Anyway, my name is totally normal. You just abuse it, is all. Maybe I just really like saying it. My Max. Also alliterative for the record. I don't mind that one. So, hi Max Caulfield. Hi Victoria Chase. Don't worry, I'm not going to ask where you've been all this time. I think all of us who made it out had to find our own places to run to for a while. In that case, I won't ask how your star turn on the stage went. That tour had its upsides. You meet all sorts on the road. I once heard that the road always knows what it's doing. So, what do you think? I've thought about this a lot since Chloe told me. It means a lot that you ask. I know how hard this must be for you as well. Yeah, well, I feel awful for not being at the first memorial, but you didn't owe it to anyone, and you weren't alone in not being there. Yeah, still, I don't want this to feel like a BLTN, you know? My better late than never contribution. If all this time away has proved anything, to me, it's that you can't force things, least of all acceptance. When did you ever get so wise? I was always wise. You were just too busy telling me to go fuck myself to notice. Andrea, which one of Chloe and Max do you think is the top or bottom or the Nintendo Switches? Oh god, we have no idea, to be honest. Like, Chloe is a bit too bratty to be a reliable top, we think. But that's like specifically in regards to Max. Because 100% Rachel is a pillow princess. Like, there's no way she's not. Oh god, I was awful. Most of us were. But you were catchy with it. I was definitely in club awful for a while. We were kids. There was so much we didn't know. I think this exhibition is a great idea, Victoria. I'm in. I don't want credit for any of my photos. Sure? I'm sure. That's entirely your call. I respect your choice. Just give me a little time. See? No more McFly action. I can't believe you moved back here with all my stuff. What the fuck else would I have done with it? I had to believe you were coming back to it. Plus, you'd have gone fucking mental if you'd come home to find I'd gotten rid of the stuff. Maybe. It's weird. For a while, I didn't want to even look at these again. They just hurt too much. But now I'm so glad to see them. We're never getting them back. And I'll never not feel that stab when I think of it all. But I owe it to them to remember. Hey, Boris? Come on then. I don't remember this being in here. Dear Max, Rosemary. Who the fuck is Rosemary? Rosemary for remembrance. Figured it was worth a shot having Hermes try and smuggle this back there for you. Lots of love to you both. Rachel and not your Chloe, but still your Chloe. Oh, wow. Fuck. I mean, it's one thing hearing it from you. It's one thing hearing it from you. It's another... seeing it? Chloe? Are you okay? I had no idea this was here. I'm happy, Max. Somewhere out there, Rachel fucking lived her life, and you got to meet her. I did. And I still look hot with blue hair. I mean, that's what really fucking upsets me. Hey, you look hot whatever color your hair is. Well, these definitely can't go into the exhibition. It'd be fun explaining that one away. Yeah, no, like so much pirate booty, that they should be buried away. Yeah, glad we got to see them though. Thank you, Tristan. You know, this gets me thinking though. Uh-oh. Arcadia Bay is more than the storm. It's more than the people we lost. And my photos have no right to be its only voice. Look what you've done here, Chloe. What the community have done. Yeah, we're pretty awesome. And I think I need to call Victoria. Chloe with true colors. Oh, okay, yeah, we get it. We're so glad you could join us here before we go and view the space. In a little while, we'll head to the Shea space for the actual exhibition, just a few blocks from here. I'm excited to share with you what the Arcadia Bay Resilience Committee have put together. In the meantime, enjoy this more intimate pre-drink on us. Reminisce. Thank you. Was this more scary than Shakespeare? You have a little more invested in this. A lot of us do. Hey, Zach? Yeah? Thanks for helping me out tonight. What are unemployed actor friends for? Nice work. All that acting practice not going to waste. Thanks, mateys. Good practice for the main event later. We'll set up the kits soon for the after show rockout. Thanks for the set list. It's beautiful. I really appreciate you guys being part of this. I know you're not from Arcadia Bay. We wouldn't miss this. Thanks. So, is Steph gonna join us? No, she never replied to my messages about this. She's just not ready. She'll get there. How are you doing? Pretty good. Emotional, but good. Listen, if you feel up for it, there's someone I know wanted to be here, and I wondered if you were up for going to visit. Of course. We can go see him whenever you're ready, Chloe. Cool. I'm gonna go get us some fucking proper drinks. I'll be here. Promise. So this is obviously talking about David. Ooh, Tristan, shit, did you just... Nah, I just walked in through the door. Right, of course. I had no idea you were coming. I won't pretend it was a short journey. Would have been easier if I could still face my way over, but that's harder to do with a big lug of a boyfriend in tow. Honestly, Lawrence was chasing a lead for a job, so we detoured. What can I say? I like road trips. This one had a lot more kissing though. I bet. I should probably go save him from Chloe, huh? She'll eat him alive. Besides, I want to go surprise Pixie too. You know that's literally impossible, right? I'll keep trying. Max, you do so much more than you save me. You know that, right? Without you and Pixie, I couldn't have gotten back here. Sure you could have. You're Super Max. Catch you later, Hermes. Who could that be? Victoria, maybe? Hey. You still want to speak? I know you said you couldn't do it for the main event, but yeah, I'm ready, Victoria. Whoa, kiss for luck? Oh. You got this. We got this. Hi. Hello. I'm Max Caulfield, and just recently I came home. There's something that a lot of people we cared about will never get to... That's something that a lot of people we cared about will never get to do again. I spent the last couple of years trying to process that. I think on some level, whatever I tell myself, I was running away. And you know what? I'm glad I did. It's what I needed to see who I am, what I want, and what I lost. On arriving home and seeing Arcadia Bay as it is now, it was clear to me that some people chose a different way to work through the tragedy. They built, they persevered, they shone, they took the wreckage that I was running from, they made something, and they made something beautiful from it. It's that spirit which we wanted to bring to the exhibition that we're all about to see. A collection of shared memories that can take us on a journey back and also pave the path ahead. We mourn, and we always will. The Arcadia Bay isn't just a place, and it isn't just a storm. It's the people who made it up and make up the town. It's what they built and what they build. It's the sacrifices made and how we make them count. Those the wind didn't take, it scattered. I was one of them. I was lucky I found my way back, though I still have a journey ahead of me, and maybe I always will. I know there are others out there. We know that wherever you are, you'll always carry Arcadia Bay with you. Thank you, Max. That was beautiful. And now, in honor of the annual candlelight vigil held in the town itself, we invite you to join us in lighting a flame as we walk to the main event. To home, and to those who never made it back. To the sacrifices made, and how we make them count. The end. For now. And that's the original series. That's the original Life is Strange series. Now we're gonna quickly do cam only as we set up the free comic book day. Because we forgot about that one ahead of time. Let's go check something here. Where's the comic folder? There. Okay. So we are now gonna read the True Colors chapters and the free comic book day stuff. So let's see. We need to first we need to find that one. Okay, cool, and we need to just get rid of. Is there a way to like? Trying to figure out how to do this the easiest way. Probably easiest is to just delete all of those and then add in the ones we need manually. So when did that start? Was that in Importance in Time that the prequel started? No, it wasn't Coming Home, right? Free comic book day. That. Did we just accidentally cancel that? We did. Oh, we have to do it manually again. Ah. Okay, so let's actually Let's start with the free comic book day. Well, the first half of it at least. Then so needlessly complicated. Need to figure out a better way to do this for if we're gonna start doing more comic streams down the line. If we really want to do like Sonic comics and other things. Not super interested in Cape comics and stuff for read-throughs, although maybe one day. But like reading the Sonic LEW comics and so forth could be a lot of fun. Okay, we think that should be the whole thing. Okay, so let's do the free comic book day comic. This came out in 2021. If you don't know, the free comic book day is a thing in the US. Happens every year, where like all the major comic book companies, they have an issue made that's a free comic book that you can just go into a local comic store and get. Sometimes it's an original story, sometimes it's a bit of like a small anthology thing. And in this case, it's mostly a recap, but it has some original content, so we're gonna be checking it out. So yeah, here we have the reader's guide. So we have Life is Strange the game. Funnily enough, they don't suggest Before the Storm here, which is kind of strange. Like, considering they reference that a lot, you think they would include that as well. And then Dust and Waves and Strings, Parts in Time tracks, Coming Home. Oh, did this come out before Volume 6, maybe? Because Volume 6 obviously is the last one. Oh wait, no, hold on. What? Volume 5, Coming Home. What? Volume 4, Parts in Time tracks. Oh yeah, Volume 6 is Settling Dust. Right, yeah. Yeah, let's see. Cast the characters. Steph, Queen of the Nerds and former Arcadia Bay resident. At this time, Steph is splitting her time between studying game design and the Seattle punk scene. Pixie, kick-ass Seattle drummer and songwriter for the punk band The High Seas, friends with Max and Chloe. And Steph. Max, time traveler, photographer, refugee from her original universe, now trying to get back to the Chloe she loves. So this is mid Volume 6. Chloe, fiercely loyal, punky rebel mechanic with an artistic streak. In one timeline, Chloe and Max fell in love following the destruction of Arcadia Bay. In the other, Chloe's dating Rachel. Rachel, influencer, actor, just heading out on her first theatrical tour. Dating Chloe, murdered in Max's original timeline, but alive and kicking in this one. We said it before, but she was technically not murdered, she was killed. Because it was not a planned event. Anyway, introducing Alex Shen, fresh out of foster care and cursed with the psychic power of empathy. Alex is on her way to reunite with her older brother Gabe in the small town of Haven Springs. All right. First off, Pixie, thanks so much for agreeing to playtest this baby. And Professor said I should test the story out with a pen and paper system before I try and code it, so behold, a video call, the new pen and paper. No worries at all, Steph. It all sounds super intriguing, and this way I can fit sessions in around rehearsals. It's a win-win. Well, I hope this lives up to the hype. I'm all in. Let's do this. Okay, so, it's been a year since the Leviathan laid waste to your small town. And on the anniversary of that fateful day, you and your closest ally finally make it back to the ruins, hoping to discover some fresh clue as to the supernatural powers that have been incubating within you ever since. Ooh, okay, so I guess I wanna explore the ruins. Are we on foot? You arrived in a beaten up old wagon. It's seen better days, but your companion fixed it up herself. Okay, so this is a recap, clearly. So after traveling through a dimensional portal, you find yourself on the shore of an unfamiliar village. As you stumble forward, following your heart song, you see a familiar figure, the Drimelza, your ally, safe and sound. Yes, I wave at her, tears in my eyes. Something slightly off about her. I yell out to her by name. She turns to look at you. She took you properly. She whispers your name. Finding her voice, she says your name again, and chokes out in disbelief. I thought you died. Oh, I get it. This must be like some parallel version of her. You got that fast, yep. You quickly gather that the you of this world just up and vanished years ago, allowing you to cross over to her place now. But Dramelsa remembers the version of you. But Dramelsa remembers the version of you she once knew. Okay. Despite your best efforts to fit in with Dramelsa's new life, you know in your heart that you don't belong in this world. You miss the version of her that you left on the other side of the portal. That doubt creeps in and threatens to consume you. What the fuck? Steph got rid of her hat. And I can't open up the portal again? Seems hopeless. Until you come across a powerful warlock with the potential to become a strong ally. This is not how you do role-playing storytelling. You wouldn't say, this seems hopeless until you do this. Like, that's not how you introduce a story point. Anyway, he seems lost, however, and though you hold the key to saving him, to do so will endanger your whole party. Oh man, I think we have to try, right? With risk comes gain, and your bravery has earned you the warlock's trust and gratitude. He joins your party and vows to help reunite you with your own Dramelsa. Aw, yeah! The warlock offers to open the door back to your world. You can sense his power, but know that your own is still weak. Do you let him try? Yes. I'll have to trust that he can do this. I'll send my tearful goodbyes to this Dramelsa and my life here, and you do so. And your Dramelsa and your companion wish you the best, but know that they'll miss you. But alas, the spell wasn't ready after all. The warlock is sucked through into another world, and you find yourself trapped all over again. No! With this, you learn an important lesson. That no one else can open the door for you. Nice. So, crap, did I lose? Is it over? Not just yet. There may be another chance. A traveling bard said to be able to read the fates arrive in your village. Sounds promising. I need to investigate this bard. You share your story with the bard, who in turn seems to know of your plight. Maybe, just maybe, this bard is powerful enough to bring you and the warlock back together to complete the spell at last and send you home. But there will be hurdles to overcome, if you are willing. Ah, yes. So, how's it feeling so far, Pixie? So cool! I swear it's like you reached into my brain and found all the right buttons to push. You don't think it's a bit too, I don't know, cosmic? No, I'm buying it. The relationships and the characters still feel grounded. I'm totally invested. And if I was my character, I'd definitely be ready to take on the world to get back to my Dramelsa. Well, with that in mind, in the last session, you and your allies had tracked down the ancient Leviathan, knowing that to face it and win could be the key to unlocking the power that you need to open your own door and return home. This may be your only chance. Are you prepared, or do you need more time? I gather my party and head to the shoreline, ready to face the storm. Leviathan. Right, I mean the Leviathan. Discover the true adventures of Max and Chloe in the ongoing comic series. Okay, so that was the Max and Chloe side of the free comic book day. Now we're getting into the True Colors pages from the last two volumes. So Alex, the day's finally here. You've been at the Helping Hands group home for 8 years, and now you're finally leaving to live with your brother. Okay, we're now in 2019, so that's 3 years after the ending of Max and Chloe's story in the comic. Take us for Denver. My brother, Gabe. It says here he lives in Haven Springs, Colorado. Is that correct? That's a big move. Oh, sorry. Okay, the blue is Alex, yellow is the therapist. Is that correct? That's a big move. Do you have any plans as far as school or a job? My brother said I might pick up a few shifts at the bar he works at, so you'd be dealing with people. Maybe. Tomorrow's a big day. You need anything? Nope, I'm good. I don't have much to carry, you know. Does your brother know about your issues? Is that an official interview question, Dr. Lin? Alex, you know that I care about you. With everything that has happened. I just want what's best for you. He doesn't know. No one will wants to leave this place. I'll just be a normal girl. In a normal town. Beautiful, isn't it? Beautiful, isn't it? The open road, the wild world. Huh? Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt your thoughts. Long journeys can get lonely. Not that I'm entirely alone, I suppose. Oh hey, congratulations. So upset weird? I never really know what to say. Well, I always appreciate the honesty. Oh, I have to be careful. If I laugh too hard, you'll be helping with the birth. So, you don't have anyone helping out? Just me and my special passenger, yeah. But I'm headed to my sister's place. I'll soon be surrounded by more family than I could possibly need. Are you scared? I still need to work on my poker face, huh? I said I'd do this alone. But it turns out alone is harder than I thought. You know, talking with you I already feel braver. I'm Alex. I'm Mira. And I'm gonna be a mom. You're gonna be great. I'm still not really sure what to say, but I do mean that. What? Not Mira. I really thought I could shut all this out for one bus ride. Oh. We forget what blue was. It's been too long since we played True Colors. Oh, it's sadness. God, I'm sorry. At your seat? Well, no, but you were blocking the aisle and... Oh, I'm sorry. Honestly, it's fine. This way I'm sorry. I'm Alex. I made that decision. The job over the relationship. And I found myself miles away from where I should have been all along. With no one to blame but myself. But that's why you're here, right? Making it better? Yes, I suppose I'm hoping I can. But he'd have every right to say no. Up. They snuck in another queer character. I think getting upset before you even know what he'll say is possibly a waste of energy. When did a young get so wise? Alex, I've taken up too much of your time. Thank you. I suppose I should return to my own seat now. Peter, it's been good meeting you. I really hope it all goes well. Hey, I'm about an hour away. Can't wait. I'm ready for you. Okay, so here we have... Now we're back in the free comic book day. So once again, Claudia Leonardi and Andrea Izzo are the ones drawing stuff here. Alex was great. Oh, here we have some Steph concept art. What are you getting upset about? What are we getting upset about now? I can do it. Give it to me. I'm just trying to help you. I don't want you to. Why are you getting this upset over a bottle? Because for once, I just want to do something myself. I know you didn't want on this trip. No shit, Sherlock. I could have gone alone. I'm 17, and you're crying about a bottle lid. So maybe, yes, baby mom was right that you know what? You drink it. I'm gonna pee. Kayla, come on. Deep breath, Alex. Push through this. This isn't your sadness. I don't even like this stuff. Oh. Hi. Sorry about that. Did we wake you up? I'm her brother. That wasn't obvious. Little sisters, huh? You got one? They're great. I am one, actually. Crap, sorry. They really can be great. I bet you're great. Kill me. She's a really good kid, but sometimes... Oh man, I'm sorry. Strangers talking at you on the bus. I've had worse. Hey, got you something. What in the hell time do you call this? Hey, we'll FaceTime when we get there. It'll be just like you got to come with. Not my feelings, hers. Should I tell him something? I bet she just wants to feel like her own person. I know I want the people around me to trust in my independence. That I can make my own decisions. Yeah, you're probably right. You run my... I know. This is your seat. If my brother was a pain, I guess he means well. You're lucky to have him. I'm actually traveling to see mine. Why would you want to do that? Gayla. Rude. Did that help? I hope so. We missed so much. We missed out on so much, Gabe. I feel like I'm about to meet you for the first time. Don't disappoint me, Haven Springs. Follow Alex's journey in the Life is Strange comic and in Life is Strange True Colors, releasing September 10th. And that's it. We completed it. That was the entirety of the original Life is Strange comic book that ran from 2018 to 2021, with the collected volume for the last one coming out in 2022. Now, as we mentioned before, there are still more parts to Life is Strange that we haven't touched on, such as the Forget Me Not comic. But the next thing we're going to be touching is Double Exposure. Double Exposure streams will probably be starting very soon, maybe even within the week. We'll see. But overall, we gotta say, like, these comics are really good. Like, they're really good. We think people should buy them. People should buy the box set, if nothing else. They're good reads. We do think they do kind of fall into the issue of let's repeat the same thing again, but this time try and like have a different conclusion on it. Where it's like the comics lead up to another storm, but this time Max can stop the storm. That's cool, but it's one of those things where it's like we kind of wish they had found something other than a storm for that moment. We're actually very interested in seeing what Reunion is going to do with the whole fire scenario that seems to be building towards. But yeah, overall, very good comics. Just excellent stuff all around. We have bought Double Exposure. We have the game ready to go. But we haven't like taken time to like see how it runs and all that stuff yet. We're gonna be doing that soon. We will mention once again that if you're interested in Reunion, there is a twin pack where Reunion and Double Exposure costs basically the same as a modern video game. So you get 2 games for the price of 1, which is really nice. You don't get the DLC for Double Exposure, which is a bit of a shame. But other than that, it's a really good pack. So yeah, see you on the next stream for some Double Exposure. We'll see how that game is. Personally, we think we're gonna like it. We trust the people that are working on this series a lot. They're all very talented and have very good storytelling abilities. We're not gonna go in with like preconceived notions of this didn't go the direction I wanted and therefore it's bad. Like you know us, we try to avoid stuff like that. But it's gonna be an interesting playthrough, we think. With that, a very special thank you to Arachnopunk, Bean, Garden, Haruhase, Use, Little Fadeleaf, M. Rosenblum, Moto Kachoma, Rumray, Rain, The Coyote, Saga Music, Shadow Winchester, and Eurosha. If you would like to support us, we have a Patreon, a Ko-fi, and a PayPal. Links are on screen and in the description. Anyone you give gets an name and credits for at least a month, and it's very much appreciated. See you in Double Exposure. Other streams coming up this week is going to be the return of the Final Fantasy XIV streams. And maybe Hitman? We haven't decided yet. But yeah, we love you all. Take care. And see you in Double Exposure.